Hello and welcome our viewers into a new episode of your show around Kuwait, where we shed the light into the most recent events and also focusing on the trending occasions. Of course, I'm your host Abdulatif Lanizi, and today I'm joined by my co-host Abdulaziz. Good evening, Abdulaziz.
Happy to see you today. Welcome, Abdul Latif, for the show. Also, it's happy to see you today in our show. I would like to greet everyone who's watching us now on KTV2. Welcome to your new episode of your program around Kuwait. As usual, we have a distinguished guest, and even also we have events and occasions, because our working crew traveling all around our lovely country, state of Kuwait, to show you great events and occasions and the trends. So everything new in our show around Kuwait.
Yes, exactly.
Today we'll talk about different topics. Different topics at all, different categories.
Motorsports.
I will go to the, like we said, like design,
landscapes.
And we'll finish in medicine.
Of course, in medicine, I'm not that much into medicine, but of course we have these really interesting topics. And that's the first one. We have the KMT Kuwait Motorsports, thrills, roaring engines, and family fun. So it's an event for all of the family members, where we also have the second topic, Abdulaziz.
We'll talk about the design delights with Dr. Hussein Deshti. We'll talk about unveiling the meaning of landscapes. You know, this is like a certain techniques. You will see, like when you mention, like if I want to travel to any country, I will say the amazing landscape when you're going there. But if you do this landscape in a small, narrow, tiny place, like a house or a small design, it means different. So you have to think different.
Of course, and it's really interesting topic. And of course, for here in Kuwait, I think we need more conferences and more lectures in the meaning of landscape. And of course, for the third topic, we have innovations in otorhinolaryngology, a global dialogue in medical achievements. For these topics, I think it's really interesting. So we will go, Abdulaziz, on the first topics. But for you, our viewers, we have this report, and we'll be right back.
In Kuwait Motor Town, the new season of the Street King Roll Race Championship kicks off. This exciting event takes place at the motorsport venue and features various activities for everyone to enjoy. There are food trucks, games for kids, and even a classic cars show. The participants in the race come from different categories, including modified race cars, unmodified ones, pickup trucks, SUVs, and motorcycles. This diverse range of participants adds to the thrill and variety of the event. The event is well organized, with supervision from experts in the Ministry of Interior and the Ministry of Health. It takes place in a dedicated motorsport venue in Kuwait City, providing a safe and suitable environment for the races and related activities. This motor racing championship is a prominent event in Kuwait, uniting motorsports enthusiasts and offering a great day of entertainment and competition.
We are back to our show again around Kuwait. Today we have already different topics we'll talk about. Now we'll go about first topic for today. We'll talk about the Kuwait Motors Town, one of the main destinations, especially in the good weather. People who's interested in we call the horsepowers, the engines, the motors, the cars, the sport cars, and even more.
And everyone actually loves it.
It's like the family place.
Yes, it's like the family place, because on KMT, their activities and their fun starts from the start of October to the end of winter, to the end of spring even. So they have this remarkable event on their racing cars, and also the family fun, where you can find some restaurant booths, cafe booths, playground for the kids and for the whole members of the family, and also for the young adult, for the male young adult and also female. They can have fun and they can enjoy the multiple racing speeds, either drag race, and also they have on the track racing. So I think it's really great activities that been set for the whole family members.
And also, in addition, we are encouraging the young entrepreneurs, because there will be like food trucks there. and like there is like a children's garden, children's entertainment corner. So you will feel it. You will feel like it's a good vibes there. Like your family all go to enjoy the motors and the sound and the races and
yes.
people screaming and people enjoying the time. And at the same time, you will see see young entrepreneurship interacting together, serving you about their business, especially in the food trucks and the entertainment corner for the kids. So it's a good place to be, to see, like people, even if they're not interested in the motors, they will be interested.
Exactly, exactly. But it's also a showcase for the skills that we have in our young, brilliant youths, because they have this powerful energy. I mean, it is dangerous, powerful energy that we have to channel it. And this, sorry, and this is what KMT did. They channeled it in a way, and also in a place where you can have the roll racing and also the drag racing. So it's on two tracks, on two places. We can have these remarkable events. You can, for the youth, for the family members, you can go wherever it suits you to support your family who are in the race, or also trying to have this experience. But I think this event is really remarkable. And instead of drifting, drag racing on the streets at Aziz, on the 5th or the 6th street ring, you can channel it, not putting other people's dangers in danger. You can go on KMT where there is remarkable races, and you can also win some rewards. So I think it's beautiful, and it's a win-win for the whole.
So all ages, everyone can win, everyone can enjoy, everyone can have chill the time. And it's worth mentioning also they have like a corner to show the classic cars. So people like, our grandparents, so they will like to memorize them about their time.
The 60 and the 50th car, it was there, So how is the experience? Did you go there? I went there, it was really remarkable. I mean, the weather, it was beautiful. This is the first thing. Finally, we have this freezing cold air that can.
You walk outside?
Yeah, you can go outside and you can have this fun. And also to see these types of cars that we always dreamed of while we were young, now we can see it, and you don't know, maybe you can buy one.
Yeah,
but of course, it's our chance to have this fun. So to our dear viewers, while it's winter and while we have this remarkable KMT, Kuwait Motor Town, you can have fun, you can take advantage of this time, go to Kuwait Motor Town, to their activities that have been set every weekend, almost every weekend, and you can have fun on this cold weather,
And also in addition, we'll talk about the bikes. There is like a corner for the road bikes. Like
the dirt bikes,
There's like 800 horsepower for one bike. So
800, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have it.
I didn't know that they have. I know it's fast. I know it's powerful motorcycles, but I didn't know that
the
they have these
fastest in the world there. Yes, the big ones. When you see like the big ones, it's for the road for one track.
Wait, you mean the track? I thought you meant the dirt bikes, because the dirt bikes, I don't think it comes with 800 horsepower, but it comes with really great stability on the ground and also in the mud. But for the motorsports, I think it's really remarkable. I didn't know that actually. I didn't know that
because I had the privilege to be there to see this kind. I see the people who's working in this kind of field.
Yeah.
You will see the races all the time with the flags, with the black and the white.
Yes.
And like now you're off the road, in the road, start, go. So when you see this kind of like events, big events, you will see the audience are huge, the demand is high, people are chilling, people screaming, people cheering. It's like good things, like a family gathering outside, but with the motor. So people, even the car fans, the cameramans, people who's like interest to take photos and videos of the cars, it's a good opportunity to be there.
It's a good opportunity, yes. Also, yeah. So if you wanna say it like this, it's actually a chance for every channel, for every people. They can go there and they can have their own unique experience in their own tremendous way, because it is really remarkable
with the good sounds.
With this good sound, not a lot of people like it. I have to say that, but I love it. And also with the classic cars, if you want to go there, if you want to see these colorful, bright cars that's been taken care of, that's been over 70 to 60 years old. I don't know how these cars still on, but they have to take a really good care on it, and it is this remarkable opportunity for everyone. They can go there, and also you can have also the small cars that can also, with the children that can play too. There's the play fun for the grounds, for the playgrounds for the family. So having this initiative, I think it's really a great opportunity for the people to change the mood a little bit.
You mentioned something nice, opportunity. it's the place to already gather all the people who's interested in the car, enthusiasts. So it's an opportunity to them to gather, to know each other, to know about the new technology of the cars, because races are heroes. So we'll gather all the heroes, all the companies, all the garages together, and people interested in the motorcycle, cars, engines, everything relates to the engines itself. So they are gathering there together. They will check about each other, and they are already the challenge is good. So imagine these people all together, they are challenging each other.
It's what you mentioned is actually really great.
And there is something else,
which is
tournament create heroes.
Okay.
So you have a new heroes.
Yeah. I mean, we have a new heroes, and if you want to mention that, in the previous shows, I met more than not one, not 10, even more than 10 Kuwaitis who are into motorsports. They are really great in talents, either in motorcycles or motorsports. What I'm saying is the drag racing cars. I mean, they are with their own mind. And we need to mention something that it costs way more money than you ever think. I mean, you can buy a car for like 3,000 or 2,000 KD, and you will be modifying it for years, and it will cost you more than 20 to 30,000 KD. And why do they do that? Knowing that the money that they can get out of it from the competitions, it's actually not even 1% or like 5% out of what they paid on the car. So having this remarkable talents, their beautiful dedication, it was really a good way from KMT to show and to highlight the world on their talents by having these initiatives for everyone, for the whole family to see and to make the world look at our talents here in Kuwait that we have. We have really great and powerful talents in motorsports.
And also in addition, the keynote and the main purpose of these events, especially when you mentioned in the beginning of October until the end of the winter season, to showcase more about the Kuwaitis who's interested in this field, to create new heroes, to create a new people who's interested, and to interacting with each other, because they are preparing themselves in summer to compete in winter.
Yes, for the whole
imagine
summer.
people bringing engines, people creating something new, people create new technology. When you see these big, huge cars, when you go inside, you will see too many buttons inside, too many cables. It's not like just a normal car. Too many people working together for this one car, for just one to go for 10 seconds.
Team, yeah.
Whole team, like 30 people around and behind this car. So it's a good thing, like this kind of the business getting huge, entrepreneurship was interested in the motors and the cars, they are the high demand. There are people shipping something new, and we're creating new heroes focusing in the road. You will see the heroes, how they are holding the cars and the motorbikes.
Yes.
So we are benefiting everybody. We're benefiting the family to waste their time in a good place, and we aware them about the safety, because safety always first.
True.
And you will go to see the food truck, and you will see the heroes. They are, because instead they do something bad, they will go to the something bad, they will go into the motorcycles. This is their passion. So they will be all day in the garage, so creating new and the motors. So it's a good thing. Everyone beneficial.
Everyone has the benefits from these types of events. That, thank God and thanks to KMT for having these types of initiatives. But there's two things that I need to mention. You mentioned something really great, that a whole team, more than 30 members of a team, working on a car that will only run for like 3 to 5 seconds.
Yes.
I mean, when you said it hit me straight that it's like that. And so why do they do it? Because they have this remarkable dedication into the sports. The second thing that I want to mention about that is that we need to say it, and we need to come out and let the world knows it, that KMT, when they do and they make these types of initiatives, it comes with motorsports. A lot of people say motorsports, it's dangerous. So how is the safety precautions? You will find the presence of the Ministry of Health, ambulances
everywhere,
at the start and at the end of the street. At the end of the end of the track,
finishing line.
Yes, at the finishing line, and you will find the Ministry of Defense, okay, the ministry, the firefighters. I mean, you will see them there in case of any fire accidents that happens for the car. Yes, and also you will find the presence of the Ministry of Interior, securing the place, securing the area for everyone. So these initiatives, and also from KMT, I think it's really remarkable, and thanks to them, because we traveled and we went to other countries and we saw these types of events that have been set with motorsports. We don't see such as protection that can happen from the whole aspect, safety, health, and everything. So I think it's really great, and thank you to KMT to have these types of event, and don't stop, please don't stop. I wish also in summer that they don't stop.
And also, in addition, let's mention about the volunteers also. They are working there. You will see volunteers everywhere. Like this is like beneficial for them to interacting with the people, to organize about the fans, the audience, how they are going to the lines to sit.
I didn't know that they were volunteers. I thought they were employees. Yeah.
No, there is some of them are like volunteers there. They can volunteer. They are doing there. That's how they are interacting with you in the main gate until you reach at the end of the race.
Oh yes, these guys. I thought that they were like employees and they work on KMT. I didn't know that they were volunteers. If they were volunteers standing, trying to organize the road and trying to make everything the road traffic really smooth, well, thanks to them, because it was really remarkable. And mentioning the volunteer thing, here in Kuwait, we have many of groups of volunteers that they are willing to work for free, volunteering for any types of initiatives, just in one cause, making the Kuwaiti residents, everyone who lives here in Kuwait, happy and having this good experience in the outdoor and also in the indoor events. Every weekend you can see volunteer groups. But in KMT, I didn't know that. Thank you, Abdelaziz, for mentioning it.
And also, you mentioned, it's worth mentioning to talk about the other zones of the KMT. They will see like instead another zones to do like sometimes big events.
Yes.
Instead, you will see like a car race and the other corner, the other side. You will see in the other zones, they have like certain different events for children and for youth also.
Yes.
Maybe competition, maybe raffle draws, maybe events, maybe music nights and that good times. So it's like combined together, like different zones, people can gather more than 4,000 or 5,000 people attend this in the same time.
Yes, it was like a whole zone for the motorsports, for everything that runs with an engine. You will find it there. Okay, so this is actually what sets apart from any types of facility here in Kuwait, and even for the small cars, what they call it, for the Ayami series, that they can have it.
Yes.
And also for the karting. I mean, we have like a karting zone. We have motorsport zone. And also we have different and multiple spaces that been set for the whole family members. And I think it was a remarkable event.
Amazing. So this is what we already shared to you about the KMT events. Now let's go to this report that will move on in your show around Kuwait.
Hello dear viewers, I'm Nasser Burshed and I'm at the Sheikh Abdullah Salam Culture Center. We're back again at the Gardenia event. We have a lecture we want to attend and we'll be right back.
The Sheikh Abdullah Salam Cultural Center stood as a beacon of knowledge and intellectual exchange. The grand auditorium within its walls was filled with anticipation as Dr. Hussein Deshti, a distinguished architect and engineering professor, prepared to deliver a lecture that promised to unravel the profound meaning behind landscapes. The stage was set and the room filled with a diverse audience eager to delve into the world of design and architecture. Dr. Hussein, a figure of wisdom and experience, took the podium and began to unravel the layers of landscapes.
Because of the events where it relates to landscape, we tailored the lecture on landscape, and more specifically we talked about the meaning of landscape, and that word meaning has a lot of connotations to it. So we looked at architecture styles as well as landscape styles and what they meant for every civilization, all the way to the status in Kuwait and how people perceive landscape and the meaning to the local community of landscape.
His lecture, titled The Meaning of Landscapes, aimed to discuss the types of spaces and dive into the culture into each design. Passionately, Dr. Hussein explored the essence of landscapes, drawing attention to the powerful stories embedded in every structure. He showcased examples as a Shaheed Park and described it as a harmonious blend of nature and man-made brilliance. The audience was captivated as he navigated through the design details, unraveling the layers of meaning in each carefully curated landscape. The lecture was not merely a monologue, it was an interactive journey. Attendees eagerly raised their hands, posing thoughtful questions and sharing their own perspectives on the meaning of landscapes in their lives. Dr. Hussein, with humility and grace, welcomed each contribution, transforming the lecture into a dynamic conversation. As the lecture reached its conclusion, Dr. Hussein Deshti expressed his gratitude to the engaged audience. He thanked them for their enthusiasm, encouraging them to carry the newfound insights into their daily lives. He left them with enlightening advice, urging everyone to see the world through the lens of a designer, appreciating the beauty and meaning that could be found in every corner of their surroundings.
Dear viewers, I had a lot of fun at the lecture. It was a very enlightening lecture. I really had a good time. So back to you guys at the studio.
Welcome back, our viewers. For the second topic for today, we're going to discuss me and my brother and my co-host Abdulaziz. The second topic for today is actually something really unique, where we have Sheikh Abdullah Salam Cultural Center standing as a beacon of knowledge, where the grand auditorium knowledge buzzed with an interception within those walls. Dr. Hussein Deshti, distinguished architect and an engineering professor, prepared the unrevealed the profound meaning behind the landscape. So there was like the whole lecture and the whole conference about the meaning of landscapes, interacting with the other engineers to have this exchanging of ideas about the meaning of landscapes. And of course, you can elaborate with that, my brother Abdulaziz.
Yeah, sure. Because we'll talk about the good thing, like we are very nice, and it's very nice initiative from Dr. Hussein Deshti and people who already organized this kind of workshop and lecture, because people need to learn about the new era of landscape. Now the demand of building the houses are huge. Every governorate and every area will see new houses. They have like too many different exhibitions for the design. So people now aiming for the new era. They want their house to look good inside, not only outside. It's not about electricity and light and water. It's about when you live inside, you have to be in a comfortable area. Your eyes will be comfortable. The colors are already matching with each other. It depends about your budget. So when you do like something about the design, so for the landscape, like imagine you are sitting in your house and it's like very wide area. You will see like a landscape at the end. So the art of the landscape is just only about narrow space, even the wider areas.
Even though, yes.
So you have to think about the plants and the lights and everything, and about the wide of the screen. Even here in the studio, we see like something behind us. It's our landscape, by the way. We are hosting in the studio and taking the stereo camera. This is landscape.
Exactly. This is the landscape, and with Dr. Hussein, he's actually figuring and giving the wisdom and experience that in talk on the podium, setting the stage for the lecture and promise to unfold the layers of the landscape. And I think, as we know, that the room is filled with a diverse audience eager to delve into the world of design and to the world of architecture. The lecture was actually remarkable, as it's been said and mentioned, and there was thoughts exchange, experience exchange, and been told as the meaning of the landscape. And of course, it's been set on Abdullah Salam Cultural Center, and I think it was really remarkable initiative and really remarkable place to choose to give the meaning of landscape, because he chose the best place and the best landscape place here in Kuwait, giving us more brightful ideas. And as it's been said like that, I think that we have a really bright future.
And well said, my co-host, our co-host Abdul Latif, because when you mention about the building, that place, it's gather all the people who are interested in the architect and design and the art and culture together.
Yes.
Excuse me. So when you and it's one of the like exhibition happening in Abdullah Salam Cultural Center for the design. So so imagine a good place for designing, the core of design, and the lecturer architect about the design, and there will be exhibition for the design, so all about the beauty and the nature and the designing. So you gather and he can give a good example when he mentioned for the audience about designing, because the place is encouraging him, and the audience are going and want to know, to know something new. And the
Yes.
audience about variety of ages in Kuwait. Maybe they are expert, maybe they are amateurs, maybe they are into the design, maybe they want to build their own house. So it's a good thing to them. And we like to thank his initiative to teach.
It was a great initiative, yeah. Yes.
To learn the community about the importance of the design. So it was a great presentation from him.
It was a great presentation, and as it's been mentioned, Abdulaziz, that it wasn't just a lecture, but by the architecture himself, having the podium and giving this bright ideas. I mean, it was a connection from a mind to the heart between the audience and between the lecturer himself, the architect and the engineer. So it was a great thoughts exchange. I mean, as I heard, I wasn't there, but as I heard and as I saw on the recent social media videos, that the amount of people raised their hands not to ask these questions, just to give their ideas and to give their thoughtful vision of some of the landscapes. It was really something really great. And with that, on this lecture, he gave the meaning of landscapes. How can we use the areas, as you mentioned, as the first one we talked about this topic. So if we have, and not unfortunately, it was actually something great and fortunate that we have every house, they have a really big and wide space in front and at the back of their house and also on the roof. So it's becoming trendy, but this lecture came on a right time, that a lot of people now taking advantage of these wide space on their houses, near of it, and also in front of it, and also on the road. Sometimes we have like some clear area. I mean, the whole people, they can go there and they can have this great landscapes where they can have something really beautiful to see.
And the good thing, the art to create a space, it's important.
Yeah.
If
The
you
art
want
of create space.
Yes, because when you sit at a very narrow place in the home, so if you know how to create a good landscape with the art of the space, you will see the nature of the landscape. Even if you have like a certain corner in your home, you don't know how to use it.
Yes.
So the art of the space combined with the landscape. That's why you will feel like it's a wide area, even it's a narrow and a small area, Abdul Latif.
Yes, yes. And also, it's actually a chance to explore the essence of landscapes, drawing the attention to the powerful stories embedded on every structure. He showcased the examples also, and he also described as it is the harmonious and the blend of nature and man-made brilliance, because it's really something brilliant.
It's a good thing he mentioned something of the touristic destination, which is Al Shahid Park. So he already brought example for a good landscape at Al Shahid Park. You know why? Because if you go inside Al Shahid Park, you will see like there is certain areas of the monuments or certain areas you don't know. It's narrow space. When you go there, you will see the beauty of the landscape, even in the very narrow space. So it teaches us, like, even in the white park, you will see a very great landscape, but if you go in a certain corners, you will see something different, not relates with the other areas. So it's a good thing to teach the community, to teach the people, to aware them, to encourage them, and to give them something, new information, how to create in a simple tools to create something beauty.
It was really remarkable to have these types of initiative by our doctor and by our engineer Hussein Dashti. It was something really remarkable with that. And as you mentioned, the Shahid Park, I think it's really great place and great space. And of course, with this topic now, we have a special segment with Badr Ad-Duwaysan. Badr Ad-Duwaysan, he has this segment where he talks and gives us some ideas about sports and the importance of moving. So now we will go to this segment, and for our viewers, stay tuned.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back with me. I know you've been nagging on your heads the whole time about sports and working out and all this kind of stuff. Hopefully that you will like listen to me and start working out. Anyways, so now we will talk about whenever you start working out and you feel yourself like it's been forced. You feel your muscles are like it's getting to hurt you. Do not do that. Even if the instructor nag on your head and drill on your head and tells you, no, keep doing it, or carry a lot of weights. No, stop, because all the people in the world, and they have a limit to the muscles and to their bodies. So you don't need to exceed this limit or to cross this limit, because after that, it will turn to an injury. So you know yourself, and you can feel the pain in your body more than the instructor that's teaching you. So do not force yourself. Try to work out in a way that makes you comfortable. And whenever the pain exceeds, let's say 4 or 5 out of 10, it means you're getting to the extent of an injury. And you don't need that, because whenever you injure yourself, you will stay for at least not 2 months or 3 months, maybe 6 months not working out. Then you will start again from scratch. So try to feel that the muscles that you concentrating on in this workout, it doesn't like feel like awkward or uncomfortable. So try to be careful whenever you do this, and like I told you, do not force yourself whenever you work out. And whenever you start like doing lifting weights, you don't have to do a lot of weights. You do more repetition, so you will like build the muscles in the right way. So too much weights won't take you anywhere, because it will end up with an injury in your back, or a lot of let's say muscle spasms or whatever. So do not do this. Try to take your time with everything you do, because you don't want to reach a point that you will be injured and hate what you do, and you will never get back again. So try to let sports to be the fun part of your daily life. It's better than forcing yourself. Good? And like I told you, if the instructor try to force you on doing something that you cannot do or handle, stop. Just tell them I cannot do it. And another point, whenever you carry like weights and try to work out a certain kind of workout that you do your shoulders or your back or your chest and whatever, try to feel the muscles that you are like working. If there is no let's say effect on the muscles that you're working, it means either you're doing it in a wrong angle, or you're doing it in a wrong way, or this kind of workout, it doesn't apply to you. So there is a lot of alternatives that you can change and do. So do not stick with one thing that you cannot feel the muscles in. So try to do more than kind of workout, so until you find the right way of let's say affecting the muscles. Good? So again, do not force it. Try to enjoy what you do. Do not force yourself on anything. Good? And one more thing. It's not about a lot of time in workout. It's all about what you do in this kind of work time. Let's say you put for yourself in half an hour, or let's say 45 minutes to do this kind of workout, chest, back, biceps, triceps, whatever. So it doesn't mean you have to do more workout so you can like hit this timing. No, you can do all that in a small timing, but what makes it better, that whenever you extend the time, you should concentrate in each muscle that you do. So take your time with everything you do, and you don't have to rush into things, and try to do the right technique for each muscle you do so you can get the better results. Good. Other than this, again and again, do not force yourself. Try to do the right things to your body. Good.
We are back to our show now around Kuwait. Dear viewers watching us through the KTV2, we would like to thank our colleague Badr Dwaysan for shedding the light more about the importance to exercise, but not go over the limit.
Don't go over the
You
limit.
have to do a little bit warm-ups. You have to check in yourself all the time. Don't repeat the exercise.
Yes, and unfortunately, a lot of people, where they go to the gym, they try to go over the weight that they can do. They think that with that they will go bigger quickly. Just in a quick way, we need to mention it to our viewers. Going to the gym, if you want to do the right thing, you have to go to the gym and you have to practice sport for your whole life, because with that, you will be aging in a correct way, out of disease, out of injuries. And go to the gym in the good amount of weights and a good timing, as our brother Badr Dwaysan said it and mentioned it, because with that, when you have an injury, you will hate everything. And you will stop, and after that, every bad thing will come repeatedly. So try as possible as you can to keep it and to stay safe. And with that, we are going to the third topic for today, but we have a report. Is that correct, Abdulaziz?
Yeah, sure. So let's go to this report to know more about our next topic. Then we'll be right back again.
The Ministry of Health hosted the 45th Otorhinolaryngology Conference, a groundbreaking event that explored the latest advancements in otology, cochlear implants, implantable hearing devices, rhinology, sleep medicines, and interventional therapeutic surgery. This gathering, held under the esteemed patronage of His Excellency, the Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Al-Awali, brought together experts from around the world to share and discuss cutting-edge developments in the field. Under the theme of Innovations in Otorhinolaryngology, the conference featured a series of workshops that highlighted the transformative realm of constructive cosmetic head and neck surgeries.
So we do this on a yearly basis. We participate in the ENT conference, the 45th Kuwait conference, and we do this intentionally because we want to create awareness to the region, to the country, but also to the region itself, on creating on importance of awareness of products, but also about providing solutions to improve patient outcome.
Attendees were immersed in the intricacies of speech therapy, exploring novel approaches to enhance communication and quality of life for individuals with various auditory and speech-related challenges. The vibrant atmosphere of the conference buzzed with excitement of knowledge exchange and collaboration. Distinguished speakers from diverse international medical schools illuminated the audience with insights into the newest surgical techniques.
So the conference today is very interesting, a lot of exchange and experiences. As you can see here, we have a lot of the companies that are showing their products, state-of-the-art technology, as well as the lectures that we have, especially about the cochlear implants today, which I find very interesting. It's also something that we could develop here in Kuwait and exchange the knowledge and experience.
Maintaining a dynamic environment for learning and professional growth. As the 45th Otorhinolaryngology Conference concluded, participants departed with a wealth of knowledge and a renewed sense of inspiration. The ripple effect of this gathering promised to enhance patient care, elevate medical practices, and pave the way for a future marked by innovation and excellence in the field of otorhinolaryngology.
Welcome back, our dear viewers, for the third topic for today. I'm really excited to talk about it because it is, as we mentioned it is one of the most important topics that we need to discuss and talk about it, which is the Ministry of Health set the stage for the 45th ORL conference, pioneering event delving into the latest achievements in the otology, cochlear and the implants and also the virus and in the other areas. I mentioned the ORL conference, right?
Yes, yes.
Can you tell me what it stands for?
Yeah, for sure. So O stands for the auto,
Okay.
R for rhino, L for laryngology. This is for the medicine name, and for the regular name,
Otolaryngology.
rhino, laryngology.
Yes.
But for the normal name, we say ENT, ears, nose, throats. So they have
Okay.
like medicine and also that we call the regular name. This is the 45th conference in the state of Kuwait, and the presence were from His Excellency the Ministry of Health, Dr. Ahmed Al-Awadi, and they will have represented by the Deputy Under Secretary for the Medical Services Affairs, Dr. Abdullah Al-Faras that day, and the presence from the people expert from all around the world who's expert in the ORL.
Yes.
And people who so it's like international conferences for 3 days. You will see first workshop, first day all for auto, second day for rhino,
Okay.
third for the aesthetic, for the face and the facial gynecology. So every day they have certain majors to talk about this kind of important topics, and the presence and the exhibition was huge. So I would say the presence from all around the world, from Canada, from USA,
All companies.
all companies and the
Yes.
doctors, and even from Africa, from Asia.
That's great.
So the good thing, I will see two good opportunities for the doctors and different innovations they are gathering together, speak about their experts. It's a good thing for us to learn, because medicine, the more the development of the medicine, better for us.
Yeah, the better
as the
for all
patients.
the residents, yes, because every year, not every year, and sometimes every few months, we see these types of conferences that have been set by the Ministry of Health on regards of the latest development and the latest upgrades that have been happening in the technology for all types of diseases. And if you want to mention that, we need to mention it, that whatever there is development of a drug, or let's say of a new technology for our operations that makes it easier, and it makes the percentage of procedures having more successful percentage, you will see that this technology, one of the first countries that they can buy it and have it to their people is Kuwait. And we have these great hospitals. I mean, we have a whole city for hospitals. So with that, there is a really great care by our government on regard that.
And also in addition, we have to also, on behalf of our show around Kuwait, we have to thank the committee who organizing this kind of conference, from the head Mutlaq Al-Sayhan, and for the conference chairperson Dr. Mariam Al-Kindiri, and all the organizing committee from locals and the residents in the state of Kuwait, and the doctors, professors. So they are doing an amazing job. Even the GCC countries doctors, they are participating. They are
Yes.
also with the organizing committee. So they are doing an amazing job to share the awareness and the new technology of the surgeries for the ENT ORL. So this is a good thing, and it was a privilege to be in this kind of event. I saw the motivation and the innovation for the new technology development of this field, the new tools, the new machines, the new we call it the scoops. So it's important now. The surgeries are different than before.
Yes, actually every year. And as it's been mentioned, I was talking with our doctor, one of our doctors. He said to me that, Abdul Latif, you know that our graduates, our doctors and our health and medicine graduates, after 3 years, if they didn't develop or they didn't go with the latest development, their experts will be no longer requirement.
Nice.
Because
They are forcing them
to keep studying, because after 3 years the development of medicine and health will be really developed, and with that their experts will be expired, if I can say that. Yeah.
Nice. And in addition, we'll talk about the workshop itself. I was very proud that time when I see people doing their amazing job during the field. So we'll talk about the 3 main topics today.
Yes.
So I will take today, I will talk about the pioneers. So the KMT, and also we'll talk about the Dr. Hussein Deshti for unveiling for the secret landscape, and about the medicine. So it's different: motors, medicine, and design.
Different topics, every topic on a different fields, trying to bring it together for who's watching our show around Kuwait, to have the latest development and the latest recent topics and the recent events for here in Kuwait. We are so glad to have it with us. And with that, our dear viewers, thank you for joining our show. And remember, with every new day, there are going to be new and more topics. We will see you for tomorrow. And goodbye for now.
Have a good day. See you tomorrow.